Or she might be the smart one. She might be a chemist and we don't know it. And then that's God's way. No, let me not. God is not gonna get you back by giving you a chemist woman who's gonna mix you something up real good and then lay it on you, have a heart attack. Be like, I don't know what happened. Okay.
Hey y'all, you already know who it is. It is your girl, your sister, and your best friend, 777 AM, here on another episode of your favorite podcast, Point Blank Period. Today, we're going to get into another solo episode, which is my favorite because we always get a chance to talk about what's happening in the simulation that's happening around us in pop culture. We're going to go from talking about Diddy to Tahiry and Joe Buddens mess. You know, he is a fool, and I am here for it. Darius, McCray, and Sidney Starr, and we're gonna talk about it. So get you a drink, call your bestie up, let's watch this together. If you do love it, watch it twice. You already know what the time it is. It is your great sister and your best friend, 777 AM, and you are watching Point Blank Period.
Hey guys, welcome back to your favorite show with your BFF, your great sister and your best friend, 777 AM. And today we don't have a guest. I'm actually excited to be doing a solo with y'all because there's too much going on. I have so much to talk about. Okay, now with that in mind, our drink today is going to be called Dreamsicle. As I was driving over here, I'm like, I have an orange. It's summer. It's time for a Dreamsicle. So that's going to be the name of our drink. And it's all for me. It's all about me today. So first things first, we are going to take our beautiful cup that I absolutely love, and we're going to dip it in a water simple syrup mix, of course. I want a thick rim today just because, like, the girls is thick out here, so gotta do what I gotta do. Let's see. Okay. We got a little at the bottom. All right, I'm doing two. So I'm doing one for me and one for my producer, Kelly. Well, we can do a one and done. So I'm going to do them both at the same time. All right, so after that is done, we're going to put some ice at the bottom of the cup. Here's our ice. You know I love me some good frozen ice. And it's getting everywhere. It's going to be a little messy, but we ain't got time to be doing too much. All right, also at the bottom of the cup, I'm gonna put some blueberries, some fresh blueberries. I just washed them off. They are fresh and good. So I'm gonna put them in there generously because I like, after I'm done my drink, to get a fork and just have me a little snack, okay? Well, that was for the homies. All right, and with that, I got some frozen mangoes to also put at the bottom of the drink because I'm like, okay, it can also make it cold, but we also gonna get it good. So, and of course, like I said, I want a little snack at the bottom, so we're not holding back on the frozen mangoes. We're gonna make it do what it do. And it looks cute. I'm trying to be even. This one needs one more. Okay, cool. So we did that. Next step is we're gonna make it cute. You know, we're gonna put some glitter in our drink. All right, so if I can open this up. Little shimmy. It's gonna be so cute, y'all. This is for the girls. The girls that's turning up this summer without no man, baby. We about to have a good time, okay? We gonna make it do what it do, okay? All right, so we put that in there. I think I want just a taste more ice because that's how I'm feeling right now. And I do what I want. Hint. Hot girl summer. All right, so the ice is icing. We're putting that in there. It's already looking good. Next thing we're gonna do is our alcohol, because normally I would, like, if I'm going out and I know I'm going out, I'm gonna marinate these, or whatever Angelica said it was. It's not marinate, it's something else. I want to infuse these normally, right? Put the little drink in there, leave it in the refrigerator for 24 to 48 hours. Today I ain't had a time. So I'm gonna take my tequila and pour it right over the ice and the fruits. Give yourself a generous amount, about 2 shots here. That was 1, that's 2. Okay, so we're good. Next step, y'all, we're gonna put these sexy mamas in the freezer. So we'll be right back. TV magic is amazing. They've been in the freezer, they've marinated just for a little while. We're gonna mix it up. Make sure all of them have gotten their coating, period. All right, now, next we're gonna add just a tad bit of our pineapple puree because we're doing what we wanna do. Like, it's 2024, we're not holding back no more. This for the medium bags. Our backs ain't big no more, but they medium. All right, so after that, we're going to put a little bit of our champagne. We feeling cute today, so we put a little bit of, we made it rosé instead of the regular. It's not even champagne, it's Prosecco, so it's sparkling wine. Y'all know I still got PTSD. Positive self-talk, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're beautiful, you can do this. It's gonna happen. Oh, perfect. All right. So now we are going to put about 4 ounces in here. Told y'all, we here for a good time, not a long time. Okay? About 4 ounces in both. Okay, back here. Okay. And really, this is the type of drink you can literally just be sipping on. Emphasis on the sip, okay? Don't be out here trying to chug a lug and then blaming me. I already told you, sip on it, okay? Our fruit is infused. Next, we're going to do a splash of ginger ale just because the rosé is a little bit, you know what it is, like a little bit bitter or whatever. So we're going to sweeten it up just with a little splash of that. I would say that was a double shot of ale with a little ginger in it. And last but not least, we're going to put some orange juice in there, but I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna put the orange juice in there, then decide if we need a little bit more sparkle. We'll see. And y'all know I like a little orange in my juice. So of course, this has pulp in it. I should have got heavy pulp, but the grocery store be trying to act bogus and they only want to have like some pulp. Bitch, we want it all. I want fruit in my juice, okay? All right. Oh, she getting a little. Okay, she getting a little sassy over here. All right, so it is definitely giving Dreamsicle. I'm gonna mix it up real quick just because I want to see if we need a little bit more razzle to our dazzle. We do. We're not holding back. All right, we're gonna put a little bit more razzle on our dazzle because we want it to shine bright like a diamond. Shout out to Rihanna. Duchess is looking at me like, girl, shut up. What is wrong with you? Duchess is looking at me like, it's something wrong with this lady, girl. Stop. Nothing wrong with me, and you can't have none of this, though. Don't even start. Ooh. Yes. I should have named this Trophy Wife. This reminds me of myself. Tell your boyfriend, get out my inbox. Okay, so now that we've done that, it's looking like we just need another splash of our rosé because we want a one and done. We're not trying to play around, okay? We're not trying to go back and forth to the kitchen all night. All right, ooh, looking good. All right, y'all know I gotta give a little garnish. So our garnish is gonna be our blackberries and our mango to top her off. This year reminded me of my ex-boyfriend when he said he gonna give me some money. Bitch, where's the money at? I'm waiting. Send the check. Dang. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Finally. And then gonna say, girl, you ungrateful? How I'm ungrateful? I've been waiting 3 weeks for this check. All right, so we're just putting a few of our blackberries on a nice little toothpick and a mango on a toothpick. Don't worry, my hands are clean. Worry about your mama. Just joking, I love your mama. She's a nice lady. All right, oh, okay, we're gonna do it again. 2 blueberries. And 1 wonderful mango. All right, we'll push our mango up. Y'all, this mango is semi-frozen, so she's giving me a hard time. All right, we're gonna put her at the top where she deserves to be. It's Dreamsicle, so I'm trying to see. I'm going to ask the audience, what color straw should we go with today? Should we have a white straw or an orange straw? Which one are we going for? Audience, put up a 1 for white, a 2 for orange. All right, we're going to go with the white one, even though Black Lives Matter, even in 2024. All right, so there we go. We're looking cute. We're having fun. These things, oh, this is a crazy straw. Okay, then turn up then. Don't even want to keep the shape. Come on. All right. I love it. She looks so cute. Y'all. And you can hardly see it because the orange juice, I probably should have put a little less. But at the top, you can see our shimmer. I'm sorry. Okay, she's shining. All right, now we're going to try her. Oh. Y'all. Either this is dangerous or we need another shot in here. We're going to do another shot in here. We said one and done, okay? But we're going to revisit with just one little shot at the top for my homies. That's for the homies. All right. She's perfect, though. It is freaking amazing. It's beautiful and it tastes good. Remind me of somebody I know. You guys have a great day. Actually, meet me at the couch with your Dreamsicle. Thank you so much for showing up to Point Blank Period. See you guys in a second. Don't know what to do with my hands, so I'm doing anything. All right, bye. Love you. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to Point Blank Period. Today we're doing something a little different. We're giving y'all that podcast style. I'm mic'd up. So, no matter what, y'all, we're gonna have a good episode today. It's so much stuff going on that I wanted to talk about. Me and my 5 friends, y'all, thank you for meeting me here on YouTube. Tell a friend that they need to subscribe to Point Blank Period with your great sister and your best friend, 777 a.m. And we're gonna jump right on in. Okay, so let's start with Eddie Winslow. We call him Eddie Winslow because he was on our favorite show, Family Matters. Shout out Drake, even though I don't know if he's winning. I don't know if you're going to win this one, but Eddie Winslow, he has been in the headlines because now he's gone public with his relationship to Sidney Starr. Yes, that's Sidney Starr, the one who kind of outed Chingy, and she ended up having to apologize to him because I don't think Chingy at the time knew that Sidney Starr was born a male. So, like, when she outed him, and that's a real big thing. Like, in Chicago, a lot of the girls, the girls, their thing is outing and extorting men, like dealing with dudes, outing them, extorting them for the money, and then figuring it out. But anyway, back to their relationship. So Eddie Winslow, who we know makes bad decisions in life. How do we know? Well, his ex-wife from 2009 to 2011 was Superhead. And you know what? Let me not call her that. What is this girl's real name? What the hell is this girl? Come on. Let's Google her. I'm going to Google her real name because I want to. Yes, sorry. Corinne Steffens. Thank you. His ex-wife, Corinne Steffens, was one step closer that we were all like, it's something going on with Eddie. Eddie's doing a lot of drugs right now. There's something wrong with him. Why did he pick her to marry? But beyond that, now he's like going a double step, 2 feet in, a big hop, to where now he's dating Sidney Starr. And no tea, no shade to Sidney. We just didn't know that was his type. And since it is, y'all look happy. Y'all seem happy. Sidney, the only warning for you is I hope Eddie isn't just trying to be relevant by having a relationship with you too. So if it's real and you having a good time, okay, God bless your ministry. Thank you, Eddie, for being honest with the world and letting us know what you like so nobody can be confused about what kind of guy you are and what your preferences are. And I just think that's that on that. Like, as a woman who loves to know, like, in 2024, I need to know your whole background history, okay? It needs to be a website. Somebody make this for us where I don't know. It's like a LinkedIn for people who you messed around with. Because I need to know. I need to know what you like. Because I don't want no problems. I don't want to mix up. I just don't want that. And I don't want you to be with me and then finally decide that you missed that old thing. You want that old thing back. And some stuff I just can't help you with. So with that being said, okay, Eddie Winslow, shout out to you. Shout out to Sidney, Starr. I hope you guys are happy. If you're happy, good for you. Okay, because I'm out here single. And Eddie's up on the internet with Sidney, Starr. So let's ease on down the road to, I don't know where I want to go. Okay, I'll go to the teacher who went viral for having the girls do his hair at school. And okay, I get it. Like when you work in certain tough neighborhoods, it's certain things that you do, and I definitely can identify with certain things that you do with students to help build a better bond, but it's also time and place for that. So for one, he could have done on his prep or after school or something like that. Secondly, he didn't have to go live with it. Like, let your business be your business. It seemed as if he was trying to go viral because nowadays a lot of teachers do go viral based on the stuff that they do with and for and around the students. So that was like the second thing. And a third thing that I just didn't like, first of all, as a teacher myself and as a whatever, I want to say former teacher because I'm working my way up. But as a teacher, it's certain stuff, y'all. You is your personal business. Please let it be your personal business. And then secondly, it's certain stuff you just don't post online. Like 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see me post like pictures and videos with my students unless their parents gave me permission to do so. So even if you're in high school or not, I really hope like the parents did give you that permission. Secondly, it makes the school look bad when you go live doing something that's not giving direct instruction to kids, no matter if it's 2 minutes to the bell ring. So depending on the crowd response, that was going to be the school response because that's how they do things most of the time. But yeah, I don't know. A part of me feels like he's obviously extremely naive and he didn't understand like the politics that you can get your block knocked off. Either this can go completely viral and everybody loves you and wow, look at the relationship he has with the kids, or you get your block knocked off, and that's exactly what happened to him. He's trying to put his block back on, and I don't know if it's working right now. And I think what also made it worse was that, these teachers do need mentors, right? Because what made it worse was that after that, he went live reading the text messages from the kids, and they was calling him bestie and stuff. And even though it's not a big deal because that's how kids talk, it just seemed like you just kept reaching in a way that felt to the masses more and more inappropriate. Like, what kind of relationship you got? Even though that's how kids talk. Like, if you're not in a school, you don't understand. This is how kids talk. I have a kid who, me and her mom low-key got into it because, when she's at home, she calls you bestie. Well, mama, why don't you correct her ass? Because, baby girl, I correct her every single day. I'm not your friend. I don't come here to be friends with you, okay? Maybe when you get grown, you get you some money and you a job, we could be friends. But until then, I am your teacher, and I am here to teach you and be kind to you and protect you and be there for you. But beyond that, I'm not trying to be your bestie. But mom gonna try to check me. Well, when she's at home, she call you bestie. Well, mom, what do you say to her? Please check her. Like I check her when she's at school in front of me and call me bestie. Girl, I'm not your friend. And if she's watching this right now, I thought I blocked you. Girl, I love my kids to life. I did think, like, if I didn't block you, block yourself. Like, have some respect for me. And that's why I think sometimes it's missing. Like, people don't realize kids gonna be kids. You have to be the adult in the situation, and you have to figure out, is this gonna be good for me, or is this gonna be something that causes a huge problem? And he didn't realize that was gonna cause a huge problem because he probably was young. I wonder how old he was. Very immature. And and a little arrogant. But his arrogance it just showed us this man is immature. He don't have a mentor. Like, he don't have nobody telling him, boy, if you don't put that damn camera up. Yeah, my mentor used to cuss me out. Well, I had a media mentor, and I appreciated that. But nowadays, you don't have that in schools because teaching is such a difficult job that the older people are tired and they don't want to be bothered by y'all kids that are disrespectful as hell. And you have to be cooking up creative ways to get them to trust you when I'm really just trying to teach you how to fucking read. Really. And I'm really just trying to teach you some math. But because the world we live in, people come with so many layers, you have to peel back all these layers. It's a lot. It's too much. But you have to find a mentor that helps you to navigate that. And to him, whatever you do next, I pray that you find a mentor that helps you navigate in a positive way, because I don't think what he was doing was bad. I don't think he wanted them girls. And let me be quiet. Okay? So all y'all try to say he wanted them girls, no. But with that being said, I just feel like it was just inappropriate. Even if he would have had boys taking out his hair, inappropriate. Even though I have seen plenty of videos of kids teachers getting their lashes put on by kids. But, you know, you got to think about the time it takes. It don't take no time and not a lot of touching to put some lashes on. But I've also seen teachers get fades, lineups, braids, wigs, a lot of stuff done by kids. But I think because he was handsome and he was black and he was ignorant as hell and live and school was still in session, that it just all accumulated to be a bad look for him. So I pray you get a mentor. I pray you get out of this. I don't know what you're going to do next, but hopefully it's something good. Dude, this dude be killing me. Y'all don't even know what this is about, but I'm not even... Because I really do try to respect people in a way that I don't want to talk about your ass, but it's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all sometimes? Sometimes people just feel like you just got to do them all these favors. They be living in La La Land, like the IEP, like you should have nothing. I was about to say, if you in high school or elementary had an IEP, you need to wear a bracelet with your diagnosis on it. Because some of y'all just, honestly, it'd be something wrong, and I don't be wanting to hurt no feelings, but it's like, I need to know so I can know how to treat you and how to interact with you. Because if I know your diagnosis, then I know a little bit more about you. But anyway, y'all, so much stuff going on. Okay. I think next I'm going to do, it's just so much crazy stuff, y'all, that I don't even know where I want to go. I don't want to know where we're going to stop, where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Joe first, Joe Budden. Shout out to Joe Budden. When Joe Budden first came out, first of all, he was my man. I thought he was so sexy. I thought he was a good rapper. Like, you know, that was back in the day when you only had a couple options. So not even to say like he wasn't a good rapper like that, but it was, you know, you only had a couple options. A lot of the girls loved Joe Budden. He was sexy. What was his song? I'm thinking it was Ballin', but I know it wasn't Ballin'. I love Jim Jones. I know it, but that's not just in my head. But what was his name? What was his song? Okay. We're going to run your song back, Joe Budden, but just know it was a banger. And if I hear it again, I'm going to start singing it because I love that song. I love Joe Budden. He was sexy to me. But anyway, Joe Budden, it was called what? Pump It Up. Pump it up. That's our shit. That was a good song. And I was hoping you could come back with something else. But, you know, back in the day, it was like really... the industry was regulated by the labels, so sometimes people really couldn't come as hard as they come now. It was too much. But anyway, y'all, Joe Budden goes off on Tahiry for claiming that he put hands on her. So in one way where it hit me the wrong way, and don't hit me the wrong way now, Joe. I know how you are. Okay, so it hit me the wrong way because... So I think he was reacting to what happened with Diddy, like the Diddy drama, and, you know, I'm trying to stop myself. But I'm going to say I'm just going to say it, and I hope y'all forgive me. And I can't get canceled because I'm not being sponsored by any mainstream media options right now. So I'm going to just say what has to be said. I think all the niggas who, like, whoop women's asses were the first ones to say something about when they seen Diddy put his hands on Cassie, which was an old video. And I don't understand why the media like drop stuff. Then like 5 months later, they'll drop it again like they didn't drop it 5 months ago. Like we seen that video of Diddy beating up Cassie in the hotel before, I think that was before she even won the money, if I can recall. But anyway, everybody, as soon as they seen that video, was running to the internet. Oh, beating women is wrong. You should never put your hands on women. And I'm not trying to mock, because you should not put your hands on women. You also should not just put your hands on anybody. it's just like a good practice to just like figure out another way to push your frustrations out. I think as Black people, they've made like fighting physically something that is synonymous with being Black, and that's not true. Like, we don't have to be busting each other's heads every time we like, I told you not to put mouse sauce on this bitch. Like, what? Which brings me to another thing where this lady actually went to jail. She's in jail now because she killed somebody at a wing place because they couldn't line in front of her. Like, we doing too much. But anyway, all right. So yeah, Joe's going off on Tahiry for claiming he put hands on her, even though he got on Breakfast Club and said he pulled her out of the bed, the nice plush bed, onto the nice plush carpet. That's how you know a nigga, a man, a woman, a person who beats people up. They be whooping ass when they start describing how plush the bed, the king size bed, and the carpet was. Yeah, I pulled her by her feet in a plush king size bed onto the plush carpet that we had. She was pregnant. And then he's talking about, they like, okay, did you sit on her and you start hitting her or whatever? Then he starts talking about something else. You know Tahiry got big titties, right? Yeah. So like, you know the part under your breast, like the under the breast part. And like Charlamagne's like, oh, your stomach? Like, what other name do you call under your breast, nigga? Like, after your chest is your stomach. So no matter how long the stomach may have been, no matter how big the breasts were and how high you had to push them up for you to sit your behind on her stomach, you sat on her stomach while she was pregnant, which led to her having a miscarriage, which is super, super sad. But I can only imagine how that baby's life would have been with them two as parents, because y'all don't get along. Y'all don't like each other, even though you love each other. All that toxic love is trash. If they're whooping your butt every 5 seconds, they really don't love you. Shout out EK. I love you, girl. But that nigga, he might love you. And I'm not, because I'm going to get back to Joe Budden ass. It's not that the man don't love you, because I think love is easy. I think we overcomplicate love. He probably does love you, but he has a lot of stuff that he needs to handle before he could love you correctly. And we cannot place all the blame on him either, because sometimes we know as women we could be aggressive too. So sometimes also it's some things that we have to handle in order to accept love correctly from somebody, in order not to push them to try to wrestle with us to show us that we love you, that they love you. Because it doesn't take physical violence. It doesn't take me being like, bitch, I kill you, for you to know that I like it. But some girls need that. They like, hold on, watch this. Hey, babe. Your man sitting right next to you. Yeah, no, I'm in the house. You know you got a crazy nigga right there. Why are you playing with him? And then you want to make a video and he get up, bitch, I'll kill you. At that point, girl, I'm in the comments. Get away from him now. I'm pretty sure he loves you, baby. He loves you too much. He might murder you. Like, these niggas be killing for real, okay? They will kill you, okay? And it'll be an accident because it's in the heat of passion, but girl, this nigga will kill you. But anyway, all right, so this is what it says. So let me make sure we at the tippity top. So here's Joe Budden. He says, this whole shit took me out. So hard to watch. So sorry for Cassie and every other woman who is currently going through it or has even gone through it. It's tough. Here comes Tahiry. And I don't mean to smile or laugh or nothing. I just be looking at these people arguing. Okay. So here comes Tahiry. Fuck out of here. Who? The irony. This is so triggering. I remember Joey throwing me down a flight of stairs, dragging me back into the house, and me having to talk him into letting me go. So, I mean, for one, like, I get it, girl. You know he's a bad guy, but I don't know. Okay, so it's hard. A part of me feel like, girl, if you're not going to press charges, stop trying to bring it up. Every time he posts something online, like, literally block him. But at the same time, like, I get what she's saying, because in a way she really didn't get too much justice, because Joe Budden, if you watch him and you listen to him, he is such a gaslighter, misogynist, egomaniac who can convince you that the sky is black, or it must be black sometimes, that the sky is any color but the color the sky is and the sun is black. because he's just that type of aggressive ass nigga who's not gonna back down, not gonna let go, and gonna show you how it is, and gonna try to prove it to you in a way that doesn't make sense, and be looking at you like you dumb, and because you love him, you like, okay. But anyway, girl, get off his page. Like, not even to be like that to Tahiry, but I'm just saying, like, to truly heal, sometimes you have to completely separate and cut that nigga off, because you know he's not different. You know he's still a manipulator. You know he's not going to let you play with him on the internet. And that's not a good thing from him, but it is who the fuck he is. Like, what are you trying to play with? What point is you trying to prove right now? We know he beat you up because the way he said on Breakfast Club. But anyway, let's keep it going.
And then she called him Joey.
Right.
That's
Then she
endearing. You know.
Right.
Say his name. You know what I'm saying? I remember when
Joseph. Is that his name?
Say Joe Buddens.
Yeah, Joe Budden.
Joey, like it's still like connected.
Like, yeah, that's still bae right here. Joey, you still begging for, like, you might have a little love left for him. You still begging for him to apologize and to love you correctly. He cannot do it, like, girl. And maybe you're not even doing that, but let's leave all the cute shit out when we going in on people. Tahiry, you know I love you. But anyway, here comes Joe adding her ass. At Tahiry, you are lying. Failed gold digger that has abused, targeted, and manipulated many men. Outside of me, you lack an identity, which is why you tried to desperately attach yourself to me for over 15 years. The last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you, and you were happy you made the sale. You were fine then. Freeze. Put a flag on the play, because this bitch is playing with you now. This nigga said, the last time I seen you, I purchased a mattress from you. You know a nigga trying to dog you when he started talking about he came onto your job. And on top of that, your job is selling mattresses. So he wanted to tell the world, like, don't y'all trying to listen to this bum bitch? Like, I bought a mattress from this hoe. And it might have been an expensive mattress, because if it wasn't, Joey, look the fuck at you. Did you buy it and give it to charity, or was it for you to lay on? But anyway, I bought a mattress. Like, damn, Daniel, that's fucked up. Okay, so the last time I saw you, I purchased a mattress from you, and you were happy you made the sale. You were fine then. There was the night after Starlit 6 years ago when you invited me inside your new place. You were fine then too. See, this is how manipulators and abusers play with you. You have to cut their ass off. You have to get the fuck away from them. You have to never ever talk to them again. That's how you dry up that dirty, evil demon that's inside of them, and it won't dry up with you next to them. Sometimes we think we can love people out of their crazy ass shit. Bitch, you can't love them out of it. It's not gonna work. He doesn't like you, and he gonna play with you though. Talking about, and you invited me in. Tahiry, he's dogging you right now. He's telling the world you wasn't mad when I came in. I wasn't beating you up then. Girl, okay, let's keep going. You were on my body your entire last stint on Love and Hip Hop, and try your best to disrespect my son's mother in the process. I had to ask producers to keep you away from us like the cancer you are. Ooh. Yeah, you continue to slight my name online because it's your identity. I don't speak to you or about you because it's low vibrational. This nigga play too much. You're a low level dyke mankind woman that's been lying. What is that? Is that a place in New York? Dykeman, DYCKMAN? I don't know. Dyke mankind woman that's been lying about you already know for ages. I pray you heal and move on one day. Hopefully this is our last exchange. Praying for the victims. Tahiry just blew you out real quick. Girl, you should have dogged his ass. You should have said every bad thing, like, and then after that, completely blocked him, and then like been completely done with him. Like, after he played with you about your job, about inviting him in, about being on his body, about being like him being your identity. And I totally get what he's saying, because he's playing with you. Basically saying, baby, you're only famous because of me. Nobody would know you, Tahiry, if it was no Joe Budden. So why are you on the internet every time I say something trying to play with me? Like, yeah, I whooped your ass that time. Yes, I made it happen. And now you still playing about it. You're still like looking at my shit. Girl, why do his shit still come up on your page? Like, and maybe people are sending stuff to her, but they both need to heal. Tahiry needs to heal and stay the fuck out of Dodge. Stay away from him. Even if you see him in the streets, baby, you don't know me. When I holler, when you remember, you don't know. You better T.I his ass. Okay? Quit telling people you my partner, nigga. You don't know me. Okay? Pray your way out of that. Get his demon off of you that's constantly calling you in the wakesome hours of the night to look on his page and say crazy shit to him because the man don't care. Okay? So shout out to you, Tahiry. I absolutely love you. I hope you heal. Joe Budden, I hope you heal. And Cassie, I hope you heal too. And all the other victims out there. This Diddy thing is getting vicious. It really is. A lot of people are saying that Diddy's career is over. And it was what was it? 50 Cent was driving the price up like they were for like a Diddy documentary or whatever. 50 Cent is crazy as hell. But I just feel like the world is so microwavable that shit be happening. And as soon as somebody come out with something popping, like as soon as they come out looking good again, we didn't forgot that they whooped some ass. We didn't forgot that they said nigga 25 times and they're white. We forgot that there was pictures of them in the KKK outfit. It's like, yeah, baby, but she was dressed down. So that's what happens. Like, when you have money, you can put clothes on. You can dress cute. But anyway, y'all, let's stop freaking forgetting about what people are doing. This is the year of like justice and exposure. So I don't know what's gonna happen with Diddy. Do you think he's gonna be canceled forever?
Forever is, man, a long time. Especially like you said, people are forgetful.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure forever, but I mean, in order for him to be canceled forever, he had to be put away, out of sight, out of mind. You know,
forever though. Because niggas come out of jail and do big shit. Okay, they come out of jail, and I don't know who it was. I think it might have been "Don't Call Me White Girl." You know, I love you to life. She was saying that he gonna come out. The next thing was Diddy's gonna do is he's so diabolical that this nigga gonna come out and open a church. Was that her? Come out and open a church and have his son to be the second pastor. Do you know how black people will eat that shit up? We will be okay with everything that he did if this nigga come out and open a church with his son and say that he repented, he want to let go. And then he start taking all the money from the women and promising them shit. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas have to come up to the church. Not actually, niggas come up to the church for their man because, you know, to get him from Diddy, and then she also said he probably gonna come out as being gay, open up a church that's open for all people, start marrying people. He's gonna have a mega fucking church. Like if he ever thought of that, and I'm so mad at Don't Call Me White Girl for even putting that in the atmosphere because that's the best diabolical pen in the world. Because black people, out of all people, gonna let some shit ride, and he look, okay. And they gonna be falling out. He gonna, the girl, lay a towel on her. Lay a towel. If you right now are looking for somebody, this nigga gonna be doing altar calls, sending niggas to the back for later. Horrible. Yeah. And black people gonna be okay with it. But you know what? We're gonna take a pause. We're gonna sip on our dreamsicle. Because we looking like a dreamsicle. Shout out to my ex. You know I don't like you. But with that being said, also shout out to Royalty Productions. Let's take a sip of our dreamsicle and we will be right back. Peace out. This bitch is not. Yeah. Look, I need to be more like Duchess to where, look, get me comfortable or I'm out. Look at her. And now she kicking me. Dang. She doesn't care. She doesn't care about point blank period. It's okay. It's fine. But yeah, no. Girl, you don't like care about point blank period, you getting covered up then. Thing again. We're gonna talk about that again in a second. Ooh. Y'all, this mic is micing. Like what? Like this? Oh yeah. We need that. like that did something extra to it. We needed that. Yeah. And I still have some people from my vacation that I have to send point blank period to because I'm fresh off vacation. You wondering why I'm so tan? Why I have a tan line here? Because I took myself on vacation. Duchess, you're fine. You're okay. I don't think nobody's coming up here. Maybe they might be. No? Okay. So nobody's coming up here. Okay, so we're gonna go to Bishop Dwight Reed and his I've seen two different stories. And I guess all of this stuff in point blank period is alleged because if you want to sue me, sue your mama. I don't got it. Okay. And if it didn't happen, you need to sue whoever put it out first because I've read the article and I've watched all the TikToks and I didn't make the first one. So if you need me to point you to the direction of the people who I was watching that shit, I will. Because I'm not a real thug. You know what I'm saying? And I will not do no time for this shit. And I'm not paying for it either. But anyway, yes, Bishop Dwight Reed on his 18/19-year-old wife. A couple of different stories say she's 19. Majority of them say that she's 18. I don't know if 18 is a shock value or not, but the fact that you're 63 and she's 18 is a huge problem and is giving pedophile. Is giving like master manipulator, is giving orphan Annie, like where the fuck is her family at? And like I was on TikTok and I watched a little bit of this live where this person was just like, well, she's grown. You're a fucking pedophile too, bitch. And I'll keep my kids away from you. And I wish, like in times like that, I wish I was a man because I be wanting to whoop some ass. I do. I be wanting to like as a woman, like if I hit you and you hit me back real hard, like then it's like, damn, okay, I should never tried that. But if I was a man and I just go check your ass, it'd be different. And as a man, I would do more push-ups, but I'm a woman, I'm a lady, and I don't like that. But no, I'm serious though. Kelly over here cracking up. No, I'm serious. If I was a man, I would go pull up to Bishop Dwight Reed's church and whoop his fucking ass. And if I was her mama, my baby would have been coming to that wedding fucked up. And not because I hate her, I want the worst for her, because I love you, girl. I love you. What you're going to go through with this 63-year-old man, I keep looking at this to make sure this motherfucker is 63 and a pedophile. It's going to be much worse than this ass whooping mama's about to give you. But in 5 or 6 years, hopefully, and people live longer now too. Everybody's like, well, the natural age for men is like 72. So she might just be with him so that she can get the money. Like he's paid and, you know, he might die. But you're a man of the cloth. And I think that's the part that these niggas not getting. Like if you committed yourself to God and that's what you wanted to fucking do, I want God to beat your ass. Now, if I was a man, when I was done with you, I would pray over you. And I would call down the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit started back up. He started back up where I was weak. He make me strong. Because this man is bogus. And then, y'all, I want you to play the clip. I'm going to say, play the clip. And then y'all going to hear this man.
And I wish some of y'all would mess with my wife, Jordan. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. Well, you will see me on the news. Let me just tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her. You better walk by and say, praise the Lord. That's what you better do. Cause that's my wife.
And if anybody come up here talking about my wife, that's the way you said wife showed me you're a complete pedophile. And then they told me that he was like a counselor at her school. It's called grooming, y'all. Let's not be stupid. And then on top of that, you are supposed to be a man of the cloth. Everybody in that clip, a man in this fucking pedophile. This is why people don't believe in God. You see what I'm saying? This why people don't go to church. Sorry, Mike. I got a little too close. That was the spirit of Dwight. He be liking that shit. He want you to get the fuck off of me. I'm whooping his ass if I ever seen him. And you know what? I'm not a man, so I would have to use the object or something because I don't know. I don't want. Bishop Dwight is 63, but he looks strong. God is, yeah, God is keeping him. Okay, he's trying to my wife. Okay, you are a horrible person. All the people admit him are horrible. All the men on the internet, like I literally had to block old girl who was like slow as hell too. And this shows me like parents, be parents again. Parents, be parents again, because that makes a difference to love your child, to set them up with standards. Because this girl could be in college somewhere, at a dead-end job somewhere, at a regular job somewhere, just loving her life and going back and forth with another 18-year-old or 20-year-old man. But being with a 63-year-old man who's manipulating you, and I don't give a fuck how much money he has. And let me look up his net worth. Because be fucking for real. If this nigga ain't got a milli, bitch, fuck him. Like, let him go. Or she might be the smart one. She might be a chemist and we don't know it. And then that's God's way. No, let me not. God is not gonna get you back by giving you a chemist woman who's gonna mix you something up real good and then lay it on you. Nigga have a heart attack. Be like, I don't know what happened. Okay. You smart, ain't you, girl? Look, I just gave you idea. No, hold on. Let's look it up. How old is Bishop Dwight? Ooh. We looking up his net worth. Yeah. And I'm not the only person that looked it up because that shit popped right up. Talking about, he's in Iowa, right? So he's defending his marriage to a teen and a child, because a lot of people try to say that at 18 you're grown. At 18, technically you're done with school, but mentally you're not grown. We know the brain develops and all these connections are made until you're 25. So you can't tell me it's any validity in that. Now, I would have respected him more if he would have been with a 25-year-old. But you're that low down of a demon that you had to get an 18-year-old that you were her counselor or something. So you fucking groomed this girl. Yeah. Plop this bitch right at graduation and now she's grown. Y'all need to start watching y'all kids because these people really be fucked up in real life. And then I'm looking for his network. I can't hold on, I'm seeing. Somebody said, this marriage tears at the very fiber of the social construct of the African American family. Children are taught to respect their grandparents, contemporaries, not marry them. Drop the mic, Senegal, whoever the heck you are. And that's what it is, because these dudes just be wanting like complete respect. Y'all want slaves. Like, we want to talk about how slavery was so wrong until you get a wife and really that's all you want from her. Like, you don't want her opinion. You don't want her to do anything. You want her to cook, clean, and give you a fucking sponge bath with your old ass because you can't stand in the shower. You just might slip. Oh my God. But hold on. Of course she's in Iowa because we know I'm from Chicago. Y'all call Chicago ghetto. Iowa's ghetto too. But it's not giving his fucking net worth, but it seemed like his church was pretty big. In Iowa, sometimes I feel like for the girls out there, if you make $100K a year, a girl be happy. They be like, you make $100K, girl. Girl, please. That is not enough. But I don't know what the pastor's net worth is. It honestly doesn't matter. He groomed her, then he married her, and now we're seeing that. So if you go to his church, he said, don't even talk to his wife unless you just say, praise the Lord. So you pray for her. And if you a man out there, I make a GoFundMe. No, let me not say that. If you lay hands on him, but I'm just saying, don't lay hands on him. But that man, I just know that God is not gonna allow, you to just like live your best life after marrying a child and grooming a child. So that's that on that. Y'all niggas love that crazy shit. So let's move on. Bishop Dwight Breed. You could be a bishop as long as you want, boy. You is going to hell. And I don't know if God's gonna I don't know, God. I can't tell you if God is gonna accept your repenting for what you're doing. But at this point, baby, you going to hell. So enjoy what you're doing up here and call it one. All right, let's keep it going to the next horrible ass human in the world, which is Adam 22. A lot of y'all don't like him. I don't know him, so I can't say that he's such a horrible person. Of course, like, yeah, he's a culture vulture, but he's not the only one. But what happened was he laid off of his co-host, and he fell back from a lot of shows on No Jumper. And basically, they said he looked at his finances and said, financially, it doesn't make sense for me to be doing all these shows and be giving out all this money, like paying all the people to come and be on these shows when it's not giving me the amount of money back that I feel like I'd be good for the exchange or whatever. And he also said, he's 40 years old now, so he kind of wants less drama. You know, it's always a lot going on. So basically, on the internet, what I seen was they were saying DW Fame was mad. I don't know if he was mad, but I know he was just like probably scratching his head because normally, No Jumper is a job for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? This is a job. These niggas is getting up, putting their outfit on and come up here. So it's a job. And y'all niggas paying them. And for them to be cut and laid off with no, what do you call that? Like, no warning, no prior warning or anything like that. It's bogus. And I get it. Like, okay, when you look at your finances, if it's not adding up, then it's not adding up. And as a human, you have the right to make cuts wherever you see fit. And I think it probably was something else other than that. Yeah, and you don't do people like that that's been riding with you, who's been protecting you from motherfuckers that you invite into your show and shit. They're putting their life on the line every fucking day while you're inviting their enemies up to the show who hate you too. And they're expected to clown around and protect you and be like, no, what you're not gonna do is fucking play with Adam. What you're not gonna do is like, if nothing else, you should have fucking gave them severance pay as a fucking security guard. Because of course you love their input, but they were providing security for you because you know the type of show that you were hosting. But anyway, he gave them no prior warning, and DW Fame, I guess, quote unquote, someone said allegedly, he said that Adam 22 was giving bad bitch energy. Like, yeah, the fucking shows are over. Don't come back up here. But I'm not gonna call you and tell you. If you want to know something, you can call me. And I just hate that. You know, like, that shit is bogus. Like, at the end of the day, y'all should have built a medium friendship. I know it was business, but you know, for somebody protecting you, even if that's just your security guard, you guys have some type of friendship and respect there. So you should have respectfully called them and told them what it was. But yeah, shout out to them. But someone said that there might be a heavy lawsuit allegedly on the way for Adam 22. So in a way, that's kind of like him cutting his losses so that when he does have to pay out, if he does have to pay out, we know lawyers are expensive no matter if he has to pay out or not, he'll be covered. So, hey, it's fucked up, but you know, 9 times out of 10, you think people are your friends, they are doing what is best for them. So you better remember that shit. When the lights get cut off, you're like, well, what happened to my friend? Hold on, y'all. I thought we had something planned for today. No cameras there, no production, because they don't really give a fuck about you. It's all about them. It was all about the hype and all the hood credibility that DW Flame and the rest of them niggas could bring to No Jumper, and that was all the fuck it was about. And what was crazy was they were saying that, what's his name from Chicago? And I'm not even trying to be like that because my brain, I be forgetting shit. Not Young Richard, and he kills me. He gotta be so fucking young, from the dances to the way that he talks. Even like my friend that's pushing peace, what's his name? Let's start there. Head ass. Tay may be yelling too much. It's like I get that it's a character, but bring it in a little bit more. Like it's giving way too much of a show right now. And I think at first it felt a little bit more natural from him. Like, let's start there. You know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you can't say your catch lines, not saying that you can't be yourself, not saying that you can't just like give this persona or whatever that you've decided to be in media. Yeah, make it digestible. Bring it in. Level of shit. Like yell sometimes, not the whole time when you're telling the story. I can't even listen to the story. Oh, bro, and then secondly, let's start there. Like, what? I just want to know the story. Like, even if you're making it up, like you're a great storyteller. So give us those levels and we will appreciate that because we want to hear you and we want to laugh at you because he's like a comedian storyteller. But I wasn't even talking about him. I was talking about somebody else. They were rumoring him, this other guy, to be another like a no jumper co-host that was from Chicago. Because normally all the no jumper co-hosts are from LA. But so they were rumoring and saying that Butter was gonna be the next no jumper co-host. Not so much anymore because the shit has been shut down unless he was able to. Nah, I don't think so. I'm like, if he got Butter and decided just to pay Butter a little bit less, but that's not fair to Butter. And secondly, you in LA, so the money is the money. Like nobody from Chicago or whatever, you still should pay him as much as everybody else. And if you're getting sued, you might as well close the fucking shops down. Go down by yourself.
I'm done with it. He see something else, I'm shutting this down. Cause don't his wife is the OnlyFans.
She's a whore, yeah.
She got a successful OnlyFans.
She's a prostitute and a sex worker. Which is so interesting. Let's talk about, and it's not even on my paper. Let's talk about all the guys who are okay with their wives being sex workers now. And maybe it's not nothing new. I don't know.
His angle is that, she only deals with other women. Except for that one time where Buddy just railed her.
But her husband wanted that to happen.
Yeah. And then after the aftermath.
After that, she was never satisfied with Adam 22 again. I'm just joking. But it's like, I don't know. I think like, and that's why I think the world is getting more and more dangerous because we're over sexualizing sexuality. Instead of making relationships about compatibility and if I can like you and if we can figure this stuff out together, it's like, how good of a dick can you suck? And I think that's fucked up, honestly. I really think that's fucked up because it's like, damn, it's the way she was riding it. Like the only love you can have for a person is based on how great they are in sex. What if somebody shoots her in her knee? She catch a straight bullet in the knee. She can't ride it anymore. So now you don't love her no more. That house is a glass house. And also that gets men, and I don't know, because it's a battle. To all my LGBT people, let me know in the comments. It's a battle. But I think like with people overdoing the looks shit, it pushes niggas to be cool with fucking around with what I want to use the right verbiage here. To messing around with, I want to call them okay, we figured it out. And it's because we want to be respectful to everybody. So I just feel like that's why the world is getting dangerous. And then a lot of men are going for more of the transgender type of look or the transgender woman because they don't care what's in your pants. If your face and your ass and your titties are looking good, that's all that counts. So I guess, like I was saying earlier, we're over sexualizing sexuality, or maybe over, I don't know, it's over something because it's really just all about the way you look. It's not about who you are. It's not about what you do. It's not about being a good person. It's literally simply about if your body is right, and if you can bleep some good bleep. Whatever bleeps you want to put in there, it's up to you. I don't know. But yeah, it's wild out here. So anyway, let's move on. It's so much stuff to talk about. I think in the lieu of that, we're going to talk about the Eunuch Maker. If you don't know what a eunuch is, it's basically a person who does not have a sexual body part, I believe, right? Because let me look it up. Why did I look it up earlier? But it's going to be quick. Let's see. What is a eunuch? Siri, what is a eunuch? Talking about what is a eunuch in the Bible? I don't matter if it's in the Bible or not. A person who has been castrated. So I was right. Okay, so a eunuch is a person that has been castrated. So let's talk about. It's hard to pronounce his name, but I really don't have too much respect for this type of guy. So I'm gonna pronounce it how I feel. His name is Marius Guttenson. All right. He is from, I believe, England, right? But he has been given a life prison sentence with a minimum of 22 years. Of course, he is white because he ran a website in which he was selling body parts and or preparing them to be eaten in a nice fresh bed of salad and creating people and, well, not creating people, making people into eunuchs from 2017 to 2021. That is fucked up. And I also feel like let me see how many people, the 22,000 paid subscribers that he had on his website, Eunuch Maker, eunuchmaker.com, those names need to be revealed. Drop the list. Because who the fuck is looking at somebody cut somebody's privacy off and then saute it, pan-sear it, and enjoy it in a bed of fucking lettuce? Like, what? Like, what kind of person can you be? Completely fucked up. Absolutely fucked up. And I guess somebody who actually it happened to them, they came up and they started talking about it and how his privacy was cut off. And he watched this man make it into a bed of lettuce. But here's the thing. Not only was he fucking cooking this shit up, then this man would brand them. So the part that I need to understand is, how did these people get in the room? Did they sign up to be castrated? Because if they signed up to be castrated, then it becomes a different story. Then it becomes a different thing. But if these people did not sign up to get their privacies messed up by this guy and then eaten or whatever, they didn't sell it for that, then okay, it's a different story. But if this guy's just sick doing the shit and people are getting paid, like he's paying them like $50,000 or something to come to his house and get their penis cut off, well, that might be a you problem. This nigga is nuts, but you sold your dick for $50,000 and you didn't want it no more. So that's where we really gotta zero in on if that's what it was. Because if that is what it was, it's complex. But I also feel like basically him and 10 other people are now going to jail from what is between 4.5 to 12 years. If him and them 10 people was black, they would have all had life sentences and be serving them back to back. Because, white people in America, one thing that they really, really, really love and want to protect is sex and sexuality and procreating. So especially if he's fucking castrating white people, and if it was a black man castrating white people and the birth rate is on a decline, they would have charged this nigga for babies that could have been born if this nigga was, into that. That's crazy. But on top of the fact that it's completely nuts that this guy was running this website. And it's crazier that you niggas subscribe, 22,000 of y'all. I want the list. And they said he made $377,000 from that website. Dang, he was in it. He was in it. Like, how much you gotta pay a nigga to eat a dick? That's disgusting. $377K and a 22-year life sentence. I wonder if they froze his accounts and took his money. Especially if he was black too, they would took all his fucking money. I wonder if they took his money. I need to look more into this. But that leads me to. I hope that's leading me to nothing. I'm gonna be honest. None of these other stories go with this one. This one is really fucked up to the point in which I don't want to say that leads me to King T.I, son. Hell no. No. Don't lead me to that. But that was the next thing on deck to talk about. Y'all know King is nuts. Like, he needs counseling. And I love King. He's so adorable. He seemed like a stand-up guy. His sister years and years and years ago said that was her favorite person because King always helps her. So he seemed like a good brother. But he does have the mental illness caused by America, which brainwashes black kids to believe that they're supposed to be gangsters, thugs, murderers, killers, and drug dealers, which is also being pushed by his dad's persona, which we know this man probably been a family man for years and years and years. Oh, you can't see my shoes. What the fuck I put these shoes on for? I should take them off. It's okay. Because my feet is fat. In 2024, and look at me getting off topic. In 2024, we accepting everything that comes with our fatness, okay? I'm accepting my slightly discolored neck. I'm also accepting my fat ass feet, my grandma paws, okay? I'm accepting them because it's who the fuck I am. And if you don't like it, get over it. If you want something perfect, in the words of JT, gonna get you somebody that's pretty as a transgender, okay? Which is me too, but still, the girls be girling it, and I love y'all. But anyway, I forgot the fuck I was talking about. Okay, but I was talking about King. Let's back up to the Eunuch Maker. This nigga was branding people. That's so fucking crazy. For you to brand somebody, you know, brand is for life. I wonder if you can cut a brand out. He was branding people EM. Put me to sleep and cut this EM off of my thigh, he was probably branding them in the ass or something. It's like some place where the world can see, like, what? Wherever he branded these people, they need to be paid enough money to cut that shit off of their body. Oh my God. You know, brand is so deep because some burns go so deep. I'm trying to see. Oh. Hold on, y'all. A little ashy on the shoulder. Hold on. Because I had for so many years. Hold on. Let me sit on this. Yes, it's right here. For so many years, I had this Con Air thing for my mom was doing my hair. She dropped the flat irons and it basically branded me. It didn't stay on there for a long time. So just for you to just think about, if a flat iron can be dropped or a curl can be dropped, then it can like brand the word Con Air into my shoulder, which is crazy as fuck. And you all should have been sued because it was $20. The fuck was it so hot? And a bitch still had a mini fro. I'm about flat iron, my shit still had a mini fro. Like, what?
Did you say how these people got in the room though? How did they?
That's the part that I'm saying. That's the part that it's like, okay, now I can kind of understand why they didn't give him multiple life sentences. Because if he stole these people and kidnapping would have been a charge that was talked about. It was no kidnapping talked about.
So they came willingly.
But that's how you can see how you can exploit a broke ass motherfucker. They're like, yes, cut my dick off. I'm ready to eat now.
Now, were they, because like the psychopaths that we know about, it was like a dating thing. Oh yeah, come over. I'm like, woo.
They didn't say it was a dating thing. So to me it was giving, did these people sign up? Yes. And then after that, to stand there and watch this man eat their whatever. I don't know what you cut off in the castration. I'm not that versed in it. So it was 10 people that were charged. So probably medical professionals were hoping. So charged. And they were all getting from 4.5 to 12 years. So in my head, the way I'm putting it together, and this is all allegedly because I don't know all the facts, these people who were in the room agreed to it. The other people were being paid because they were medical professionals or whatever. And that's the reason why this man only made $377,000. Yeah, because you got to pay all of these people to come and help you out. The fuck are you? Choppy Santana? The fuck? How do you know how to do this? The fuck did you look this up on? Like, I don't No. Okay. We're done with that now. For real, for real. We're moving on. And this story has nothing to do with this other story, like I said earlier. So King, which is T.I.'s son, who has a lot of issues and problems. We love you, King. But it's a black people problem right now because no matter who you are, people think that what is synonymous with being black is being a aggressive, disrespectful human, and that's not true because black people are some of the most peaceful people. I was watching this thing on TikTok where this guy was like, would you give me $1? Or like he was asking people for favors, and majority of the people that were saying yes. Oh, he asked them, can I borrow your phone? And all the white people said no. All the black people said yes, and they actually let him hold the hand in his phone. You know what I'm saying? Like black people are a little bit more compassionate because we've been through a lot. But with that being said, I don't even know why I went to that. Oh, because the truth is that we're good people. Like the world wants us to be portraying this evil spirited, evil person, gangster who likes to murder people, but that's not who we are. So King, T.I.'s son, which I seen him in the gym, and I'm not gonna play with him because King was looking good in the gym. Okay, like King was giving that one too, baby. He's gonna get you. Don't play with him in the club. If King come to see about you, just know you know what I'm saying? We play with him. This corny a little bit, whatever sometimes. But that nigga probably laying some shit down in the streets. He could. He calls out Julio Fulio. Now, if you know Julio Fulio, he's been connected with a lot of fucked up shit, like a lot of murders of people. There's been some fucked up shit. So, King. And you know what? Let me put this down for a second. King, I care about you. And I want you to live a wonderful life. Like God has blessed you with more than so many people on this earth. I want you to leave Julio Fulio alone. And not only leave him alone, I'm going to show you what God can do. I'm going to show y'all what God can do. I want you to apologize to him for bringing up his name, for saying that you wanted to box him, for implying that you might just whoop his ass, even if you could. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. We not whooping ass no more. Okay, get shut up if you want to. Now, if Julio do go with the fight or whatever, let that nigga win. You know what I'm saying? Sister to sister. Sister to brother. Let Julio Fulio's ass win. If y'all do box, if he agree to it, allow it to be a publicity stunt. Let him win and be like, damn, like I really tried it. That nigga really whooped my ass. You know what I'm saying? So he don't murder you or your dad or anybody in your family. Cause that nigga got a really official fucking resume that's fucked up. And that's just why I'm like, oh my God, King he is Mr. Can't Stop, Won't Stop when it comes to some hood shit. He is gonna be a reason why it's a tragedy. And I hope it's not in the fucking T.I. family.
So he chose the hardest nigga he could find to call out.
He did. I want y'all to look up Julio Fulio. I want y'all to look up some shit that this nigga's been connected with. I want y'all to look up why a lot of people is scared of him. It's not no games. Like I was watching a TikTok months ago about a girl who passed away, who was supposed to be connected. And they did that because of dad, whatever, you know, she was a rapper, whatever, but she still got caught up. And here you go. You want to be next in line. You want to put yourself in as tribute. Nigga, it's not worth it. He look crazy. He look like he whoop some ass. He look like he bite your ass. Yes. And Julio, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Let me not play with Julio Fulio, the finest of them all. Most smartest. You know, look at me trying to get out of trouble. The smartest, the hoodest. You know what I'm saying? So smart. Please apologize. This nigga gonna kill you, okay? Now, with that being said, let's move it easy on down the road to glitter gloss. Y'all know I love me some glitter. I loved her before the surgery, and not even to be that girl. But y'all know, I feel like surgery gives people a different outlook on what humans really look like. Like, let's be humans in 2025, if y'all don't mind. A bitch get keloids. I can't get surgery. So I be honestly low-key hating on people like, oh my God, it's this new surgery. I'm sorry. It's this new surgery, y'all, where they cut off your whole double chin and they pull it to the back. Hold on. I can't even do it. My hands ain't strong enough. Yes, the faces, like, I think that's the major thing when people lose weight. Their face always looks different and the face is facing. So I don't know why I'm talking about this, but I'm just saying I'm just so jealous. Like, bring back the natural person, because what it's doing to these people's faces is unfair. And I wish I could get that shit, but I get keloids. But anyway, with that being said, I think I started talking about surgery because we know Glitter got her little surgery. The girl got kids. Like, she living her best life, and she's young. She can bounce back. She's absolutely beautiful. And I feel like she's a good friend. I feel like Glitter Gloss and what's her name? Free. What's her name? Yes, and Glow. I feel like they're like some really good people because I don't know. Maybe their PR is promoting them as just like good, wholesome women. We all love you. They look out for their friends, whatever. So y'all know Glitter was supposed to go with Hunxho. Hunxho is fine as fuck. He is, but he's 24, so no, thank you. I have boundaries, but obviously Keyshia Cole doesn't. Keyshia Cole, 40-some head ass. Why are you like? She has so much trauma in her life. It's evident by the niggas that you choose. And Hunxho is fine, but it's not about being fine. We're back to the looks type of shit. Like, we have to move past that. Once you move past the way things look and you start peeling back the shit, and even the money thing, like, because Hunxho got a good amount of money, but he ain't been out for that long. Like, damn, G, you can't get no record executives. Like, it's not long. It's not generational yet. So, Keyshia, ain't no record executive, no nigga with like who nobody knows, like what's a good job? Real estate agent type nigga, market, a broker, somebody. None of them have tried to approach you, but at the same time, Keyshia Cole needs deep counseling on. She's from Cleveland. Cleveland is hood as hell. So like with that, like she also has the trauma of, I guess, you know, like being a Cleveland girl, which is also like being a Chicago girl, where you think like your nigga gotta be a certain type of nigga. Girl, please, you 40, bitch. You're 40, bitch. You need a regular job type of nigga. Like, not even a regular job. A well-to-do, excellent businessman who loves and respects you, who is age appropriate. Think back to your last baby daddy. Wasn't that nigga younger than you? He was full of shit too. What was his name? Booby head ass. Fuck him. Because he didn't do right by you, did he? Okay, hoop or not, bitch. Get you another type of, like, she really needs an intervention. Where is Keyshia Cole's friends? She obviously does not have no friends. She don't listen to her sister. And we know her sister is crazy, but we all crazy. And her sister I feel like her sister is smart. Her sister is smart enough to tell her, like, sis, he cute, he all that. That nigga 24. No good for you. This nigga is fucking everything that moves. And you think he's going to be loyal to you? And you just had a little girl, which is Glitter, flex on you on the internet. Like this, she flexed hard with your nigga, adding your nigga, and was on live with this. Like, this man has no respect for you. So I just feel like Keyshia, at a certain point, we got to respect ourselves. Respect yourself enough to go get counseling, to heal yourself, to get a dating coach, to date a different type of man. Because the level that you are at, you have a fucking classic ass song. I don't care what nobody say. Love is a classic. It's an oldie at this point. If you have an oldie, you should not be dating a nigga with a newie that just dropped. Fuck him. Like, he's cute and all, but you can find a nice looking man who respects you in a way in which he's not going to go live with a girl. He's not going to be even with a girl who can claim that they were together. Glitter's new video came out. What the fuck is the name of that video? I forget what the name of the video was, but the video was sexual as hell. They almost had sex in the video. In a jacuzzi tub. Glitter was looking good. She was looking glossed up. Shout out. You know I did that. She was looking glossed up, and your man was looking like he was enjoying it. It's called Come Here. Come Here? I don't even have to rap any of the lyrics. You know what it's about. You don't even have to look at the video. You know what she was wearing? Not much. And your man respected you enough to go in that video and show his whole ass. Like, come on, friend. Leave this man alone. And then this bitch is still with him. You still seeing her with like Keyshia Cole, grow up. Like, and I'm gonna pause it because I'm a 30-something woman who's not married yet. I don't have any kids. I'm praying to God that I do not get to the point where I'm so single that I'm out here disrespecting myself. You know what I'm saying? Like that I want to be in the limelight so bad, that I want to be loved so bad, that I don't fucking mind to be with a nigga that don't give a fuck about me. Because he look good, because he's popular. I really pray that I have evolved. And Keyshia has not fucking evolved. Please, God, I'm praying, I'm hoping, I'm wishing that she is being sent some friends who are good friends that she'll listen to when it comes to the dating thing, because she is just looking like a mess. And she just like, I think she posted some shit like, I love you, boo. This nigga sent her emoji back. I wish a nigga would. I'll be single. Look, I will fucking be single until the day a casket has my name on it, okay? Because you will not. What you're not gonna do is see me type or say the words I love you and you gonna give me an emoji back? Bitch, you not slow. You 42. 40 something. Right, nigga, what? You wanna play with me? That all means that he don't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga really love you, he would have be responding like, yes, I love you more. You're an amazing woman. That nigga don't love you. He don't give a fuck. He just blew up. You trying to get money. You trying to get hoes. You trying to make him settle down with your ass. Be fucking for real and move the fuck around. And let Glitter have him when she want him. Because when it comes to her, I think she said she didn't even want his ass like that. So why the fuck is you fighting tooth and nail for this bitch? You know what I'm saying? This Glitter had the nerve to get the fuck up and find her a real man and say, he didn't want to marry me, so I found a nigga. Okay. Bitch, you better have some self-fucking respect. And Keyshia over here looking a mess. Oh my God. The fact that you deleted your Instagram, bitch. That's so embarrassing. Like, it's not no 18-year-old little girl, 20-something girl is gonna make me delete my shit. I'm gonna be on there clowning too. Look, I already look like a fool, bitch. I'm a clown too. Let's clown. I'm looking a fucking mess. I got egg on my face. I'm gonna get real fucked up in here. But Keyshia, she ran inside and like, oh no. You didn't have not one friend that you could have handed your phone to. You didn't have not one picture you could have posted. Like, I would have been embarrassing him and her. Yeah. This is Hunxho, okay? Both of y'all niggas. And Hunxho wouldn't want to fuck with me either, and that's why I'm single right now. But I would have been going for the juggler. These hoes is not going to play with me. And I'm a nice person. But anyway, I think we're done with segment 2. Oh my God, Keyshia, please, I'm begging you to just get up. Girl, get up. And if you need a friend that's going to tell you the truth, stand by your side. And I'm not going to be with you when you're wrong, friend. But I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. Call me, tag me, whatever. at 777 a.m. The number, the word, then the number again, baby. I will be your BFF. I'll be your BFF. I'm not even gonna get into nobody else because she was at the fucking casino with what's my friend name who got her ass removed? Who drinks Tennessee? She drinks whiskey. She's a great singer, amazing songwriter. She was the one who was supporting R. Kelly. And I see her, Keyshia Cole. No, bitch. That drink is good, bitch. What? Keyshia Cole. This is not even Keyshia Cole. What the fuck is her name? Yeah. Yes. She was on Love and Hip Hop and she was trying to tell Lil Wayne wife that Lil Wayne ex-girlfriend that her boyfriend used to whoop her ass. No. What is her name? She sings. She's a good singer too. K Michelle. And we did all that and I don't even know why I'm talking about K Michelle. Mm-mm. Cut it. And y'all, we're gonna make this last segment happen because we got to get to our favorite restaurant and eat. Okay, period. All right, so first I'm gonna leave my girl for last. I'm gonna leave my hometown hero for last. We're gonna go to Khloe Kardashian and Tristian. This girl had her baby checked 3 times, DNA checked 3 times allegedly, because of course after she got her new body done, she didn't have the baby herself. Instead of having the baby herself, she got a surrogate. So the surrogate had the baby. They tested it. She's funny as fuck now that I think about it. Why you get the baby tested 3 times? Talking about this bitch was fucking without. This ain't my sperm and my egg. This is not my sperm or my egg. Okay. But anyway, yes, she had the baby tested 3 times because the baby had her old nose. I think we get so obsessed over a quote unquote cute baby, or we want things to look a certain way. Khloe, get over it. Thumb back to those old pictures of you, what you used to look like, and no, it's okay, sis. He's gonna grow out of it, or he'll get surgery to correct it. But that's completely messed up. Yeah, she got a DNA test 3 times to prove that the baby is hers and Tristan's. Which I feel like she felt like she had to make sure, because in the time that her surrogate was pregnant and pushing this baby out, Tristian had another baby on her. Fucked up. But anyway, if you know, you know. Khloe, get over it. Love your baby. Never put that in the world or in the air that if you had to test your baby 3 times to make sure it was yours, you forgot what your nose and your face used to look like. Girl, get over it. But right, how did you fucking forget? Like, I'll never forget what I look like, even if I get it nipped, tucked, and sucked. You understand what I'm saying? Get it together. Moving on, Clay, AD, and Selena Powell, the whole of the century. Selena Powell, you receive an award for being the whole of the century. This girl didn't have relations with probably everybody that you know, everybody that's big right now. And the thing about Selena Powell is she don't mind adding you. She don't mind talking about it. So with that being said, shout out to Selena for even adding. She added AD, which is Clay's ex-fiance from the show Love is Blind. And she's talking about, oh, you missed a major bullet. Girl, shut the fuck up. And then on top of that, Selena Powell, I just feel like I'm going to stand with Clay's mom on this one. Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? I think she was like rapping to like Tupac Hit 'Em Up, which like in some way was directed to his mother, which is a church lady. Y'all bitches be fighting the wrong battle. Stop it. You rapping this song to a church lady. Clay, you're retarded as fuck. After being with a beautiful black woman, like statuesque, perfect body, perfect shape dancer, you decide that you want to get with the whole of the century who is like She's famous for exposing people. So with that being said, like, these dudes don't think. And that's why I love Clay's mother, because Clay's mother, after she's seen it, a lot of people were sending her messages about like what her son was doing, which I'm sure she figured and found out. But this is what she had to say to Miss Selena Gomez. Even though Clay said, "Oh, it was just a one night thing. Like, I just met her. We just took those pictures. Whatever." It seemed like I was coming out as a couple. Let's be real. But anyway, so this is what Mama said. So this is what Clay's mom said. She said, "Happy New Day. First, my number one rule for folks following me on social media: don't send me any inappropriate videos. I'm not going to call you out. However, you know who you are. Second, I didn't know who CP or Selena Powell was until everyone started sending me her YouTube information." Throw up emoji. "It's very interesting that some men will lose everything thinking that the apple is good, but it's a forbidden choice. Do better." Mama, you better drop that shit in there. "The deceiver uses old tricks to attack and destroy. Clayton Alexander, you know Jesus will allow things to occur. He's still trying to get your attention. Please surrender to him. In closing, I pray that everyone reading this gives the same attention to other things that matter, like helping and support your local food banks and volunteer in your local communities. I pray that everyone has a wonderful day on purpose. Signed, Straight Shooter." The fact that she said that men will lose everything thinking the apple is good, but it is forbidden. Mom is not about to play with you. You look like, just like we were talking about earlier, you're only looking at the outside. The inside is rotten. You want to be with these girls who only have the focus of being with a nigga with money, with extort niggas for money, and you think that you're like the next fucking Big Dick McGee because she wants to be with you. She don't care if she doesn't care anything about the sexual stuff. She will pretend she's an actress. That is her profession, right? When it comes to that thing. But she's with you because what does she think? You have a bag. She thinks you can get her more famous. And guess what? You're going along with the bullshit. So shout out to his mom for like not playing with her or him after that girl tried to disrespect her online. And Clay, you kind of should have went with the AD. Or I feel like Clay is the type of nigga that, like, I feel like as a human I'm struggling with right now, because there's some 30-something-year-old grown ass kids who are Keyshia Cole in it, trying to be with the motherfucker for the image, for the looks, for the notoriety, but not even worrying about like who they really are as a human. But with that being said, y'all, we got our food that we about to get. I'm trying to wrap it up. Shout out Second Shooter. Our last thing that we're going to hit on, and I know that I'm going quick because I want to make sure that I get my food this time. Last time I pulled up, they were closed. Okay? So, with that being said, we're going to get on my girl, Tiffany Henyard. And I did it. If she tried to play with me, yes. I inboxed her. I wanted her to come sit down because this girl is Dalton's Donald Trump. This bitch don't care. She don't care, not even a little bit. And she's like, really, I don't know, in a way, like, I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? In America, make America great again kind of way. I'm damn bitch. Yes. Dog walker. Use the money for your lace fronts. Okay? Go to Vegas, bitch. Throw the dollars at the hoes, bitch. This is on Dalton. Period. In a way, you truly inspire me. But at the same time, like, we got to get real. It's some real shit going on in Dalton because and they named Andrew Holmes, and I feel like I know this man. I don't know if I know from church or where, but you know, Dalton is not. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. So you might know this guy. He is being charged with assault. Because basically, like, sexually assaulted one of the Dalton employees when they went on a trip to Vegas. She thought she was good, but she was with a dude who liked her and he wanted her. Okay. So she said she woke up and she literally woke up in his bed. With that being said, after that, when she decided to fire him, or when she decided to put it all on the floor, put it on the table, what happened was she was fired after she came out about her rape. She was fired. Now this leads us to, and I'm going fast because I gotta get my chicken wrap from my homies, okay? But anyway, this leads us to she's fired, right? After that, now here we come. That's why I feel like life is a movie. Why did the city of Dalton hire Lori Lightfoot to investigate what is happening in Dalton? I think this bitch vetoed him. That's why I'm calling this whole Trump. She said, cut it. Lori, you can investigate whatever the fuck you want, but you can and you will be not be paid, bitch. That's my lace front money, ho. Gotta get laid this weekend. But with that being said, yes. So they hired Lori Lightfoot to investigate her. She basically put her foot down and said, I don't care who you hired. I'm gonna veto them. I'm not gonna pay them. That is that on that. I would love to meet Tiffany Henyard, not only because like what she's going through is very controversial, because I'm not gonna say that she's a girl who co-signs rape, because I'm sure she doesn't. But I think like her bossism and not giving a fuck must be studied. And that's why, Tiffany Henyard, if you ever have 5 minutes of free time, baby, I am pulling up on you. OMGizzy, what we have to leave this with, Tiffany, we love you. We hope that you do okay. We're praying that you get your life together, okay? Because we know that the city of Dalton is not playing with you right now. Y'all, we got to end this with the video of the butter pecan. Y'all, Mr. Dr. Umar Johnson do not be fucking playing around, okay? So we're going to drop that video at the end so y'all can know Dr. Umar is a fucking nut. Whoever put the shit together is crazier than him. Funny as hell. Talking about his butter pecan. What else was he talking about in that video? His toasted pistachio. Basically how he don't like no women that's not black. Yeah, every shade. And I love him for that. Just simply because in a world where people don't love black women, just regular black, African American, quote unquote, even though we don't really have that, you know, we can't really trace it back as we want to, whatever, to African, these black American people do not love on black American women like they need to be loved on. And even though Dr. Umar has a lot of problems, see Charleston White's rant about Dr. Umar. Okay, put that there. I love the fact that he is loving us out loud. He's not sitting up here with a Mexican baby mama, even though he wants 3 or 4 wives. He's still putting his foot down on what type of woman he like. And he like a black woman, even if she's vanilla, butter pecan, chocolate, or whatever the hell she is. So shout out to you. Until next time, we hoping to see you soon. Text Dr. Umar. Text Charleston White. I ain't paying y'all niggas, but y'all can come and talk. All right. Until next time, it's your great sister and your best friend, 777 AM. Shout out to Castle Productions. Shout out to Kelly the Bells. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Duchess. Look at Duchess. Oh my God. This is Dutch. She came here with us. Hey, guys. All right. Till next time, it is your great sister and your best friend, 777 AM. Peace out. Look at Duchess. She don't give a fuck.
And let me say this to the European queens who keep filling up my inbox.
Meat and dog form. All right.
You can stop it. I don't need to see that you got an ass like a black woman. I don't need to see you got hips like a black woman. I don't need to see you got lips like a black woman. I don't need to see that you curvy like a black woman. You are not the black woman. When we make love to our own women, that's magic. That's magic. When I lay down with a butter almond queen, when I lay down with a butter pecan, with a caramel, with a chocolate fudge, with an African vanilla, when I lay down with a hot peanut butter and a warm pistachio, that is sexual magic. A white woman you can never understand. I cannot be a racist, my Neanderthal. And why are you on this? This is a private meeting for the African family.